Good morning, everybody. I wanted to talk bronzer today and show you that there's a couple different ways that you can put your bronzer on. So I'm going to take you through two different techniques, and again, we'll review where we should be placing our bronzer. When you compare your contour color to your bronzer, okay? Your contour has that ashy undertone, so it's creating shadows on your face. Remember, we're trying to bring dimension back to our face, so we add a lot of our shadowing to our cheekbones where we have that natural shadow already, but we're just trying to enhance it and give it a little pop. So we're adding our contour here or up by our hairline where we have that natural structure. We have that natural shaping, so we're just adding a little bit. Sometimes we'll also add our contour underneath our jaw or down the sides of our nose, around our lips, any place that you're looking to add shadow. Okay, now bronzer is a little bit different. Bronzer is going to bring you warmth, okay? So it's like that sun-kissed look without being outside, if you're in the middle of winter, if you're trying to transition from a winter color into a summer color. So these are all great things about bronzer, and it just really helps bring that warmth back into your skin. So I'm going to show you two different ways that you can apply your bronzer, okay? I am going to start with my Bella right here. And I'm just going to show you how to apply it using your finger, okay? So I am just going to dab my finger in it, pick up a little bit of that Bella, and think anywhere the sun would kiss your face. So usually if you are out on a nice warm sunny day, you may get a little flush or warmth in your cheeks, forehead, maybe even a little bit down your nose, your chest. Okay, so I'm just gonna come on one part of my face here, and I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer in those areas, okay? We'll put a little bit on her nose too, but I want to be able to show you, like, this is one way that you could put your bronzer on. I'm going to put a little bit down here as well, because a lot of times when we tan in the summertime, or as we lose our tans, the first thing that we don't have a lot of color on is our neck. Okay, so we want to make sure that our makeup is fully transitioning to our chest. So a lot of times I will put a little bit of bronzer on here. Okay, so this is just using your finger and dotting that bronzer on. Now you're gonna come into your blush and bronzer brush and use the more dense end here, okay? Now you're just going to start to buff that bronzer out. Let me pull my hair back here. And we're just buffing that bronzer right into our highlight color that we already have on. And it just ever so nicely blends in to our contour, into our lip and cheek, and we just kind of buff it out that way, okay? So that's one technique, using your finger and strategically placing that bronzer on your face, neck, and chest, okay? I'm gonna show you another way now how you can use your brush to apply it. One of the little tricks that I like to do in this corner of my compact here is I have Bella bronzer, Tanlines bronzer, and then I also have Glow Illuminator. And I love putting this combo together because now I'm going to show you a technique of using your same brush, your blush and bronzer, but we're going to use the big fluffy end. And I love using the fluffy end because it's going to give you that super natural look and bring in that warmth. But now by putting these three colors together, so two different bronzers, our Tanlines is a little bit more of a rosy undertone, where Bella is like our OG, and it's just that all natural warmth that can really be played up with any skin tone. Usually Tanlines is if you are a little bit more fair, so especially in the winter time. So I like to put these two together, and then Glow Illuminator just has a little bit of glow to it, right? But now by putting all three of these together, the approach I'm going to take is I'm going to take my big fluffy end, so I'm going to get a super light and natural coverage, but now I'm just kind of coming across these three colors right here and picking up kind of three colors so it's even more natural. And I'm still going to place it on in those same areas, And I'm just kind of buffing out my brush because I don't want to take away too much of my contour and my lip and cheek that I already have going on. But I just want to bring that extra little bit of natural coloring. And I'll take it down my nose. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing around my neck and chest. So again, I have more square footage by putting these three together, and I pick it up on my big fluffy end here, and then I just buff it out in those areas where I want to add a little bit of warmth. Okay, so we're still getting the same appearance, the same look, right? We're adding that warmth to our skin, either by placing it and using the dense end to buff it into our highlight color, or stippling it or fluffing your big fluffy end of your blush and bronzer brush into this nice little combination here and kind of buffing it out onto your skin. You could definitely just use one or the other when you're using this approach with your big fluffy end of your brush. I just like to amp it up a little bit, and it just gives a little bit even more natural look by pairing some of these together and just bringing a little bit of glow to my skin. So there you have it, the blush and bronzer brush, two different techniques, either one is right, okay? And it just brings that warmth to your skin. And we use Bella, Tanlines, and Glow Illuminator. So I hope this was helpful. Any questions, reach on out to me and I'd be happy to help pick a bronzer just for you.